What's up, guys? This is Underground Outsiders, and today I'm with.
You with VLONE DEX, big 0545 shit. You already know, big Mobby. You already know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How you doing, bro? You good?
I'm great. Honestly, I'm doing great. Like, literally, I always thank the Most High Yah for waking me up because you already know, like, he's the ones that wake you up and all that. But yeah, like, I'm doing great. How about you?
Good. It is what it is, bro. But like, let's just start this shit. For those who don't know, what do you do and where are you from?
I make music and I make beats and all of that. And I'm originally from Staten Island, New York. Basically, I call it that, but I've been living in Brooklyn for like damn near 10 years. So it's like, you know, which one I'm gonna choose? I'm gonna choose that from living in Staten or living in Brooklyn. So it's like, I don't.
So like, did you make beats before you started rapping, or was it like the other way around?
Yeah, wait, what'd you say?
I was saying, like, did you make beats before you started rapping?
No, I was basically getting beats from YouTube. Like, I was getting beats from YouTube and stuff like that. And then like around like 2019, I was just my friend, what's his name? Albino. You know, shout out Albino Horak.
Yeah, he's from what's that collective? Access Denied.
Yeah, shout out to them niggas.
Yeah.
I used to basically he taught me how to make beats. And I was like, I want to know how to make beats. He taught me. We was on Discord step by step. And I was like, yo, this beat goes so hard. And I kept making beats. You know, most of my beats was ass though, you know, most of my beats was not sounding good, but I kept making them to the point where it was like, yo, what you gonna call it? I just aced that. You feel me? Like, you feel me? So like, yeah.
So like your first beats, you were saying it was ass. Like, how ass we talking about here? Because I used to make beats, and them shits was ass. I'm not even gonna cap.
Nah, I was making beats, bro. Like, I literally would like, basically, it wasn't bad, but it just didn't like. Let's say it wasn't mixed. Let's just say that it wasn't mixed properly, you know. But when I started getting in the hang of it around like 2020, I was like, yo, nah, I'm going somewhere with this, you know. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna keep making beats, and for myself too. I mean, this may be selfish, but it's like, you know, I barely like say, yo, I'm gonna sell this beat, because it's like, nah, like I actually want to use this beat. You feel me? And
that's not selfish at all, bro. You gotta look out for yourself first.
Yeah, facts. Even though, hey, there's times I want to sell the beat, like, yo, I'm gonna sell this beat, you know, so people can use it. But like for me, it's like, my beat's too different, you know.
All right, so like, how did you choose the name VLONE DEX?
Oh my goodness, long story. So I remember I was listening to Little Uzi, right? This is when I was freshman year of high school, right? Listening to Little, and there he kept saying VLONE Thug. And I don't know if anybody who listened to Lil Uzi, there's a song called Ready, Set, Go. And I was like, yo, that sounds so valid. VLONE, that sounds so valid. I remember seeing the clothes and shit. And I'm like, yo, the clothes look valid. And it had a meaning that really meant something to me. Because I don't know. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not trying to like throw shade or anything, but people would ask me, oh, why's your name VLONE if you don't got any VLONE? And me, I'm like, okay, but that's not the reason why I named myself that. I named myself that because it was a meaning. The meaning's like, live alone, die VLONE. So basically it meant something to me deeply in a personal level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I didn't care what nobody thought. It's like, okay, I mean, I'm gonna eventually have a VLONE sweater, a VLONE shirt, you know, but it's whatever, you know. I know I'm gonna go through that shit. I'll go through that shit when I blow up. Cause I already know if I go through this shit, it's like, fuck it, you know, it's whatever. And Dex,
I was just about to ask about that.
Dex, famous, you know who Famous Dex is, right?
Yeah.
That's where I got it from. Like, I was really fucking with Famous Dex, you know?
Yeah.
Really fucking with his music, you know? And I was like, yo, bro, Famous VLONE DEX, like, because I remember I had a Facebook name, right? This may sound a little cringy.
It is what it is, bro. We all been there.
I had like, it's going back in my Facebook days. I had so many names. I had Pretty Boy Dexter. I used to call myself Dexter, but you know, people call me that too. I had like Pretty Boy Dexter. I used to name myself another artist name and then just add Dexter to it. It's like, yo, I had so many names, but now like, just change your name to VLONE DEX. And I was like, VLONE DEX, aka Spy God, but I don't go by Spy God. I go by VLONE DEX, aka Popstar.
All right. All right. So you said you don't go by that no more, but like when you used to go by that, like what made you choose that part of your name, like the aka Spy God part?
I was listening to a lot of Cyber back. I still do. Back then, bro, Cyber was really a big influence in my musical like sound and shit.
Yeah. So, should I think your microphone cut out or some shit? No.
Yeah. So let me use that. So I took that. But yeah.
So like, what kind of music you listened to growing up?
Growing up, I listened to everything, to be honest. Hip hop, rap. I mean, that's the same thing, but like, you know.
No, it is what it is.
All right, but like hip hop, rap, pop. I used to pop music is different.
Who you be listening to in pop?
I listen to old shit. I listen to the old shit that brings nostalgia. Old
like
pop. Like back when, Maroon 5, shit like that.
I'm dead.
Nah, like literally, like I would go back to like all the songs I used to listen to when I was like in elementary. I was like, yo, this song hit different. This song still hit different.
I'm dead. No,
rock. I'm a big fan of rock.
Who's some of your favorite artists in rock?
Hold on. All right, I'm back. So what I was saying was basically I will put y'all on to my favorite rock bands. Linkin Park will always be my favorite. Linkin Park. Shit, there's a lot, but right now, like as of like, when I was listening to rock, Linkin Park was like my favorite. That was like my top favorite band, RP, what's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name. Shit, Chester, RP Chester.
Chester Bennington?
Wait. Yeah, him, RP, yo.
Yeah, so like, would you say like rock music influenced your sound?
If you go to like down, all the way down to like my first, well, it's not my first song, but like, Proceed to Decay, right?
Yeah. That
would be influenced by like rock and shit. Cause like, I was like, that's when I was yelling in the mic, I don't do that no more. Cause, it don't hit as hard as it used to, but like, like that, I was really into that, really into all of that shit. You feel me? Yeah.
Like, how did you get into the underground community?
Oh my goodness. This will be funny and weird at the same time. So how I got into the underground community was listening to a lots of music. I was listening to X. I wouldn't say, X was underground at the time, but I was listening to all his underground shit. And then I remember I was watching a video of someone saying, top 15 or 10 or 5 worst rappers, right? And I saw Cyber was in it. I'm like, wait, what? This song go hard. He ain't
wait, who was in it?
Cyber.
Oh, no, what?
Bird, I was like, hold on, what? Are you dumb? Cyber music, I literally listened to, it was a song called I Don't Like You by Cyber. That was my first ever song. Bro, I was like, this dude, this hit different. I mean, the hook is just him repeating he don't like you and shit, but that shit go hard, you feel me? Then I kept listening to Cyber, I kept listening to him because it was like, his music was just so beautiful. I don't know what it was, but it's like his music is beautiful. Then I was into like the likes of Okami, you know. I was listening to Hanta, you know, shout out Hanta, even though me and him ain't on good terms, but shout out to him still. Who else? I was listening to a lot of people, you know, hella people. And the way I got into it was just, I was just listening to a lot of music and a lot of like, a lot of shit, you feel me? But yeah.
Would you say like Biv is still one of your influences? I remember you said that during the last interview.
Wait, say it again?
You remember during the last interview you told me Biv was one of your influences? BIV? Yeah, so like, are you still influenced by him?
Yes, heavily influenced by him. Heavily influenced by him. Like, I really like his music. I remember when I first like found his music. It was like December of 2018. It was like his music just really hits different, you know. And all like the auto tune, the reverb, the Jurassic trailer type beats that he rap on. Like, no, all of his stuff, not all of it, but all of his stuff sounds like songs that could be in a movie, yo.
Bro, I said that. I interviewed him, bro, and I said the same shit, bro.
Like, I like his music because it just hits so different. And I ain't gonna cap. Like, I think, like, I'm gonna be real, that would be my dream collab, to make a song with Biv, you know? I remember I sent him a song. Hold on, I'm by my computer too. I remember I sent him a song. I think it was called "Why Am I Still Thinking About You" Part 2, right? Yeah, I'm right. So basically, right, yo, I sent that to him. He said he liked it and stuff. And I basically showed him like, yo, like the auto tune and all like the things I was mixing with, so he can experiment with it. He liked it and reposted it and stuff like that. Of course, yes, every artist does this. They would like unlike it and unrepost it and shit. So yeah, it was just like, wow, he really liked that song. Damn, you feel me? Like, but that was not my first time sending him my songs. You feel me? It was not my first time, but like, yo, like Biv is still like a big inspiration and a big like just anything. You feel me? Like, I don't know what to say. I still listen to him, you know?
Yeah. So why did? Oh no, keep going. Say what you were saying.
I was saying, like, I even listened.
Damn, I think your microphone cutting out.
If you're watching this video, go in the comments right now and ask me this question: why do you delete all the good songs, yo? Like,
oh, Biv,
do you see? Like, I have a connection with that, bro. Like, I have a connection with all the songs. Like, come on, yo. But what you were saying, though?
No, because your microphone cut out and I couldn't hear you. But like, I heard the end part. I heard what you were saying. But like, how did you end up making music?
I ended up making music by like, I kept listening to music and I was like, yo, I really want to do this. I really want to make music, but it was like I was too scared, and I was too scared that everybody gonna laugh at me. Everybody gonna think I'm trash. It was like basically caring about what everybody else thought.
Yeah.
And me and Hanta made a song, right? We made a song. It was like my first ever song. It's deleted though. It's deleted. First ever song and shit, right? And I was like, yo, like, you know what? I want to make music. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, bro, my verse was so terrible. It was so off.
What was the song called? I'm pretty sure I heard it. I'm trying to remember.
What was it called? Forgot.
He used to send me songs and shit, bro. I gotta find that shit. I gotta hear that song, bro.
Oh my! I deleted it though because it was just so bad. I was off beat as hell. And yo, even though me and him are on bad terms, yeah, shout out Hanta, because he like, you know, he remixed it and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
I was like, yo, like, I started making music and I started being more serious with it now. Like, I got serious with it around like late 2018 and 2019. I got serious with it. I was like, nah, like, I'm making, bro, like, no, you feel me? I'm serious about this shit. Because I was having fun. I'm like, nah, I want to get serious with this shit. But yeah.
Are you a part of any collectives?
Yes, let me go on Instagram real quick.
What? Man, gotta check.
No, because like I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna forget because I already know I'm gonna forget one. All right, so I have my own collective, but it's not, I call it a movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's called 0545 Mob Stars or Mobbies or Mobs, whatever you want to call it. That's my clique.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the code world, you know, shout out the Codies, you know, shout out Blue Winter, shout out 6-Year-Old Child, shout out Thorn, you know, shout out everybody in there. I'm in Horror Story. And I think that's about it. That's about it with the collectives and shit. You know, I'm not really like, oh yeah, just hop to collective. Because I used to do that.
Listen,
like,
it is what it is.
I forgot. I'm in Minnesota too. You know, shout out Grave Boy, shout out K Dot. You know, shout out everybody too. So like, I used to hop to like collective after collective after collective. But like right now, it's like I'm sticking with the people that I'm fucking with the most. You know, I'm not just gonna hop on a collective and just be like, oh yeah, I fuck with them now. Like they're my friends. I don't even know nobody there. You feel me? You get me?
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah.
So how did you end up joining Horror Story?
I think I hit Mike up. I don't know. It's a long story. I forgot. I think I hit Mike up. And then I was like, hey, you know, I sent him like my songs, I think. And I was like, hey, you know, let me join. Can I join Horror Story? You know, I sent him all my songs and I was in there. But yeah.
So what's the story behind the mob movement?
Hold on. I feel like niggas is trying to open my door. Basically, hold on. My bad. But
no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, because like, you know, I have siblings and they come in and out my room. But like, yeah. You said the story behind the mobs.
Yeah. How did that come about?
Basically, I kept playing with words. Basically, I was like mobs. And I'm like thinking about mobs. It's like literally it started when I started basically, if you go on my name, you will see VLONE DEX and you'll see rare mobs plus pad mobs and shit like that. That's where it all comes from, you know? And I was like, you know what? Nah, I want to make this into some shit. I remember I made this shit called Mobs Movement. I made it into a collective at one point with people that I fuck with. And then I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work, you know? And then I started basically, I reopened it. Like I recruited some people like my son Zay Smooth, you know, shout out Zay Smooth, Sayman, you know, shout out Sayman, Kwalik, Maka, or should I say Cop Bando? Who else? It's like hella people, not a lot of people, but people I'm mostly close with, you know. But mobs, like that whole mob shit, that movement is like, it's a movement. It's like a family. It's not no gang shit, you know. Because people would say like, oh, it was a gang. He's throwing up fours. This that. It's like people try to like make it into a gang when it really wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, it's not a gang, you know. I'm not trying to make it into a gang, you know. I'm not trying to make it getting gang affiliated. None of that. I don't want to do no link ups with nobody. No, you know. Yeah, I have no problem making music with people that's in other groups and shit, and that's in other like, you know, how you say it, not organizations, but like, you know, fashions and shit or factions, whatever. But you know, I'm not finna do no link ups because shit. How you say shit gets bad when you do shit like that, you know?
Would you say like the drill movement influenced like your sound in any way? Because like I peep that you're doing like more drill inspired shit.
Yes. It all started when I kept listening to drill music. I kept hearing it. Like I ain't gonna cap. I used to not like trap and drill music. I was like,
why?
Because it was just generic. It just didn't sound like it. I used to be one of them kids like, yo, I'm like, oh, that's generic. Trap is generic. Drill's generic. I used to be on that. So I was so like wrapped into the underground. Like, no, fuck that. Trap music is ass. Drill is ass. I used to like really shit on those two genres until I kept listening to them. You feel me?
Yeah.
My fault. But yeah, like I kept listening to them and I kept like listening to drill. When I kept listening to drill, it also when people kept playing Pop Smoke, and I'm like, you know what? Let me give Pop Smoke a try. You know, I liked a few songs and stuff like that. And then when he died, right, I was really upset, you know? Like, I nearly almost cried. I nearly almost cried when Pop Smoke died, you feel me? Because it was like,
Yeah, that
damn,
shit was sad as fuck.
like he was at his peak too, you know? He was at his peak, you know, RP Pop. And I'm like, shit, yo, like, damn, I didn't give him like a full chance to listen to his music. Cause I was like, the hell, like, damn, I felt so bad, you know? And then I kept listening to him. I listened to other artists like within like Brooklyn drill. And then like now this year, I'm like listening to more like UK drill and stuff. Cause it's like, you know, you feel me? Like UK drill is like, they started it. You feel me? No, they didn't start it, but
Chicago started it, but like they started like the New York drill wave type shit. Because New York drill is basically UK drill, but a New York accent.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I always give props to the UK, no, to like Chicago and the UK, because it's like they're the ones that like really like stood out with it. When it comes to Chicago, it was more of trap. It's more trap. When it comes to the UK, it's trap, but the beats just sound different. You know, the snare sounds out of place. The hi-hats is just crazy. The 808 sliding and shit. Kicks is way like the kicks be knocking more than the 808s. Like, that's what the type I want. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like,
who would you say some of your favorite producers?
My favorite producers?
Yeah.
My favorite producers is Jamaica. Jamaica Productions, 808 Mellow, Axel Beats. Well, there's so many producers. Who else? Damn, Axel Beats. Shit is so much. Auger Productions, Ghosty. I'll say Pulse, Nightmind. Shout out Nightmind. Tana. It's so many people, you know. If I didn't name some of y'all, my fault. But like, yo, there's so much people, you know. So it's like a lot of my production stems from that. You feel me?
Yeah. So if you had the opportunity to work with any artist of your choice, who would it be?
Like any artist, like mainstream,
any. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Sheesh, this is hard. I was gonna say Pop, but you know, you're not here. You know, RP Pop. Sheesh.
You don't gotta be one person. It could be like a list of people too.
Okay. Like I said, Biv. Sheesh. MIS Ron. There's so many people. It's so much people that I want to like collab with too. It's like most of the people in the UK, like more people in the UK, because I want to like, you know, show love. You feel me? It's like the UK. I want to collab with people from Chicago.
Did you work with a UK artist? Because like for one of your songs, I think it was I forgot what song it was, but it was like a drill song, and it was like a UK artist on your song.
Yeah, that's Blue Winter. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to do more of that though, like collab with people that's international and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I want to collab with people like that's international. You know, I want to show love and shit like that. You know, I just don't want to collab with people that's within my state. You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So, is there anybody that you want to shout out before the interview ends?
All right. I'm gonna shout out some people that I don't have like good terms with, and I have bad terms with. So shout out Hanta, shout out Kami, you know, shout out Nightmind, you know, shout out everybody that, you know, anything that happened between us, yo, I still got love for y'all, you know. So shout out to them. Shout out to my son Grave Boy, you know. Shout out to all my mobbies. Shout out to all the members. You already know that. You know how we mob. But yeah, like shout out to everybody. You feel me? But yeah.